Great to be here today, Dr. Komolafe for you from the School of Articulation and Behavioral Alignment Resources, also known as SABA Resources. And in SABA Resources, we'll give to you interventions, resources, creative concepts by which you can package to manage in order to avoid the damages. We check you neck up to be sure you are good neck down, and that without the drugs. Welcome to this series on sudden collapses. And today we'd like to discuss emotional disturbances and sudden collapses. Oh, leave me alone. My mind is not at rest. Please, can we talk later? I just want to be on my own. Wow. I don't even know what to do now. And then the heads are bowed. And then you recline off. You face somewhere only to suddenly say, why am I even out? Where am I going? All this and many more are emotional display of disturbances. Anybody could be disturbed. At these biting economic times, hard times, economic downturns, all kinds of disturbance that seek to shift our balances, our stability from the inside to the outside. When they begin to accumulate over a long time period, they can trigger sudden collapses. On very many occasions, what people call sudden collapses are the consequences of internal or personal collapses that has been a build-up of distractions, personal lifestyle deviations, distortions that come your way, and certain drains that could even lead to dehydration. As you have physical dehydration where you run short of water and liquid fluid, so also you could be emotionally dehydrated. You may want to ask, doctor, when am I emotionally dehydrated? When you are no longer in charge of your stability. When your ability walks away from your lifestyle and your lifetime realities. When you begin to do things ordinarily you don't budget for. And you say, oh, when I'm my good self, I don't just know why I did this. And you keep apologizing and then begging people and say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what happened. And some sort of confusion are beginning to set in the stage. You are emotionally disturbed. Grief, God forbid, can make one to be emotionally disturbed. Where expectations are not met, you can be disturbed by it. Where you labor and work and do so many things only to reap very few, very little afterwards, can get you distorted. And so many life issues within and external can lead to emotional disturbances. So how do I walk away from this so that I won't entertain sudden collapses? Number one, please know that you are not what happened to you or what happens around you. Do you know why you are called human being and not human doing? You are not what is doing you or what you are doing. You are simply an entity attached to your person. So you are a personality. You are not an activity. So feel free to ask for support from SABA Resources Intervention Hub through my number so that we can give you incentives to help you pitch for emotional balance instead of disturbances and dehydration. We will walk you back to your default setting, and that without the drugs. We'll support you for stability, ability, and relative authority so that you can capture your productive essence today. And my number, Dr. James Komolafe on 08035 I and my critical team are hands-on to support your emotional balance so that you can be your best self. I do hope you got value today. See you next time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.